I didn't realize we were actually ready to go. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Craftfield Battlegrounds. What a terrible way to start this stream, but hey, if it wasn't for a few errors, what would it be? We have TMT versus TSB, and we are rocking and rolling on Supply Depot, as we have TMT leading the way, and we're gonna have to take I'm gonna have to take a momentary break because I have the shoutcast coming back to me in my ears on Skype. So I'm gonna have to mute this audio because I can't hear anything. Speaker. If I just turn this off. Hold on, that might another trick. Okay, we are ready to go with Mouse on the TMT side as he charges out and self-kills, and the TMT side set themselves up lineups for you if you're just joining us and haven't been following a tournament. TMT, a little bit of a old school all-star lineup. In fact, across both teams there are a lot of famous faces, and TSB will attack in vain. On that TMT side we have Squiz, Mouse, Matthias, Cherry, Xylos, and Ross. Facing up on TSB, H2O, What, Abj. We're going to go with Abj, Blood, Dialer, and Weirdirko. If anyone wants to correct my pronunciation on Abj, you're more than welcome to help me. Anyway, here we go with Squiz leading the charge on the bottom. He has the unenviable task of taking on H2O and Friend. I'm not sure who that was down there who was with him, but the pair of them come forward, and no way through for the H2O side. For the TSB side, and TMT have lined up quite effectively in these opening 2 minutes. Let's see as they self-kill out and push out and get some frags whether TSB have anything to offer for themselves. Dial H2O and Abj will lead that charge in as they'll pick themselves up 2 unanswered frags, make that 3. Russ, though, with the double. Russ and his landmines follow up, and in fact, Russ got lost 5 kills for TMT, and TMT able to hold on strong. But you feel this TSB attack is starting to make headway. Dynamite goes down. Xylos is going to get picked off by Blood before he can put off that rifle nade, and the Dynamite does go down. What do TSB have to offer in sense of a defense? They do have Xylos. And the grenade goes in too little too late. And Matthias, in fact, threw his way in the way of that grenade and saved dear Ross. And it will clear up. Now we have Xylos coming through once again. Russ, in fact, pushing out once again. He will landmine out and self-kill. You would think, yes, he will. And the TSB side will lie in wait for them. Now TSB coming down once again. You feel that might have been their big opportunity. Spawn time's kind of reset in favor of TMT now. So TSB's good chance has passed, and the TMT side now push out. They will self-kill in 10 seconds. And they'll have to hold these TSB players back. And they just need to wait, TSB now. Let the self-kill range come in. Their spawn time's actually lined up now. Weirdirko has a chance to go in. H2O will push in. And if they get some kills, they're going to be out for a long time. But TSB themselves are going to miss their spawn time. Big convergence here on the bottom. It's going to be Mouse who will avenge one, getting the frag onto H2O, and follows up with the Luger frag onto Weirdirko. And they will have the freedom of the field will TMT right now as they push out, and they will self-kill in just a second. Let's see. TMT reset. TSB will be incredibly frustrated by that defuse. That was their big opportunity to get past this first stage in, just a few minutes. Now they're already set down. Now we've already been on this first stage for about 4 minutes or so, and you're already prevented from a good time. So we'll see whether they're able to go through. What picks himself up a frag with the landmine from Ross comes in, follows up with the MP40, and now we'll see Abj pushing down, and Mouse and Matthias help themselves to frags apiece, and they'll go in, and it'll be Ross to claim one more. So 10:15 on the clock. You'll find myself with the habit of always reading the clock in ET casts, as old habits die hard, just in case anyone was trying to sync up with ETTV. And we'll move on. 129 people watching this online. 3 million people in stadiums around the world have gathered as well. So, not too shabby for ET, which still has life in the old girl's legs just yet. Oh, Reyes points out that I turned my camera off. I forgot that. But we'll leave the camera off for this one anyway. No one needs to see my ugly mug. Weirdirko and Wook both pick themselves up a frag, and TMT looking good. TSB just not really able to get past this defense. They've had that one big opportunity, but right now you can see that Ross and Xylos really ruling the roost. Nades coming flying down as soon as TSB come out of those tunnels or move any further along. Now you've got 4 pushing from TSB. As the nades come down, they'll get nowhere too. TSB self-kill should come in now. In fact, What misses his self-kill. He has to drop back and regroup with the posse. But there's an FFE coming in as well, and you'll see TMT self-kill themselves. And, well, they've lost 3 people right as that TMT self-kill comes out. The Cherry's artillery and a handful of grenades got them cost, that assault, and TSB seem a tad stuck. Avch will go in and get himself into the action. We'll now have Cherry push in. Self-kills coming in from the TMT side, and Squiz is ruling the roost, and doesn't matter what generation of ET you're playing, if you're going up against Mouse and Squiz and Xylos and so on, that is a fearful lineup, whether it's 2005 or 2017. And we have Dialer pushing in. They do get that truck further down, but that's of little avail to them right now. In fact, that'll more play into the TMT side. Fire effects go in, and TSB have a real mountain to climb now. 8 minutes played, and TSB with really just that one opportunity. You can see that in Blood's attempt to try and get that revive, you can see that really encapsulates the struggle that they've had. Every time they try to push out, they've been met by a wall of an Axis assault. And Blood will go through. Gets himself the frag onto Xylos. Now we'll move in. Can't even see any of the TMT players right now. H2O leads that charge in. Blood is there as well. Mouse will push forward. Dialer and Weirdirko come in, but Weirdirko's immediately struck down by a grenade, and then followed up by 2 Axis players who get through. One trying to throw his body up towards that flag. It's Abch that'll get it, and this is the opportunity for TSB if Abch can hold it, which it looks like he will. And the Axis have fallen back, and well, some 8 or so minutes in, TSB have taken this first stage. And we'll see whether they can. Push through. So, what will go in? I'm just going to. Let's see if we can just ask Chosen to see whether you can work on the echo back, because I don't like hearing my voice at the best of times. I don't know why you guys are listening, but I'm gonna get right back in my ear. Right, first stage is complete. TSB still with an opportunity to push in here, and. The TSB side have a fully armed and dangerous TMT to go up against. As soon as those 2 walls blow, Xylos will rain in the grenades there. It is, fires across. Weirdirko smart to the attack, and TSB self-kill after a few grenades of their own pushed out. You see the smokes of the FFEs ready to line up for TSB, and the truck gently makes its way up the hill. And now TSB have their moment, and see whether they can move over towards that command post. Mouse with a double MP40 frag. Cherry follows in with one of his own, and TMT racking up frag after frag as this allied assault comes to naught. And just Dialer and Blood's flag amid a wall of TMT frags, and the allies push and push, but get nowhere fast. And we'll see. Xylos will cover the tunnel as the TSB side begin to make their way over towards that command post. Blood will go down, got himself isolated there. Cherry, Squiz, 2 frags apiece, and TMT help themselves as TSB have a respawn and push in. Blood will make his way forward. FFE isolating Blood from the rest of it, and the Weird Echo's rifle they claims to, but Mouse's grenade equals out. Allies now make their way down the tunnel. They have an opening here as they're getting picked up by that rifle from, K-43 from Xylos on the wall.